Critical situation here, Ted. The definition of a gotta-have-it situation. Drake May goes to Pop Douglas. Mike Vrabel doesn't get that knifing action that he's looking for. I know you've got a lot to say about this play we've got coming up short, written at the top of the board. Tell us why.
All right, Phil, fascinating play right here. So 4th and 2, got to have it. The game's on the line right here. And the Patriots do not execute this play either in their protection or either in their route running. But first thing you got to know when you're on offense and it's 4th down, where the heck is the first down marker? 2 yards is what they needed to gain. So these guys should be very, very cognizant of where that first down marker is. You got the 5 eligible receivers for the Patriots. These 2 guys aren't really a factor. We're going to focus on these guys mostly down here. So those are the 5 eligible receivers right there. What are the Steelers doing? They are blitzing. And 4th and 2, that's probably a good time to blitz for a young quarterback. Make them, force them to execute. You got the 4 down linemen and then the 2 edge rushers rushing off the edge. You have 6 guys to block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to block these 6 off the edge. And here's the problem, or to block the blitz. Here's the problem. Number 5, he's not touched. Nobody blocks number 5. He has a free run to the quarterback, gets his hand up, and it is an impact on this play. So there was a breakdown in their blocking scheme as well as a breakdown in their route running. But that's important to know that 6 guys to block 6 guys, and 1 guy came free, so someone didn't do their job.
Ted, I'm looking at the alignment of these 2 receivers. That's Diggs 8 and Douglas 3. Mike Vrabel, when I asked him about this play this morning, said he wanted 1 more revolution from Douglas. What does that mean to you?
So what that means, so you see 1 guy is on the line of scrimmage, 1 guy is off a yard off the line of scrimmage. DeMario Douglas is 1 yard off the line of scrimmage, yet they both run the same route. It's basically 4 steps, 2, 3, 4, plant and cut out. Both of them run 4 steps and cut out. However, the 4 steps and the cutout for Steph Diggs puts him a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and the 4 steps and cut out for DeMario Douglas puts him 1 yard short of the line of scrimmage. What he's saying is 1 more revolution. DeMario Douglas needed to go 1 more step and then break out. He would have been past the yard marker there, the first down marker. He didn't do it. He did 4 steps and cut it short. You cannot cut it short. You got to get at least to the first down marker right there. This is interesting right here because really, with 5 in his face, if the ball came out on time, if he wasn't pressured by 5, you could have thrown the ball to Steph Diggs right here. That would have been probably, to me, the better option. The linebacker's right there, but if the ball comes out on time and if he throws it before he breaks out, that's a first down right there. That's he didn't do that. He went to DeMario Douglas on this play, and here's the key. You see this. This cornerback right here, Brandon Eccles, makes a phenomenal play. He comes off of his coverage and comes down and actually jumps to make the tackle on DeMario Douglas so that he can't get a first down. It was really a special play by that cornerback right there. But DeMario Douglas should have run 1 more revolution so he's past the first down marker so that when he catches the ball, he doesn't have to worry about juking or knifing or any of that stuff. So to me, there was a breakdown in protection and a breakdown in the route running, Phil, and that's what cost him this game.
5 catches for 13 yards. That's what Pop Douglas has through 3 games. Not what we were expecting after watching him have a very strong training camp. They go to him there. He can't come through, and the Patriots lose. We're back here for Board Games, brought to you by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, the name to know when the drains don't flow. Ted, Patriots went 4 for 5 in 4th down conversions on Sunday. Mike Vrabel, as aggressive as heck against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We already covered the failed 4th down attempt late in this game, but the most successful of those 4th down conversions, 4th quarter, to tie the game. You've got hide and seek written at the top of the board. Tell us why.
All right, so here we go. This was a big play, obviously. The Patriots down 14-7, so 4th down play. They were excellent all day on it, and they executed this perfectly. The hide and seek part, I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But what you got to notice here is that Steph Diggs motions from one side of the formation to the other, and so you have the number 23, this cornerback, bumping his coverage. They want the Patriots to think they're in man-to-man, so they Once he goes in motion, he bumps his coverage and gives it to number 26, and 26 carries it over to the other side of the formation. That indicates to 10 that they are in man-to-man. However, they end up not playing man-to-man, but he wants him to think that he is. These are the 5 eligible receivers, and what's important to know is that this essentially, once he motions over, becomes a bunch look, which can give teams a fit.
And Ted, watching this live, it's incredible how wide open Hunter Henry gets. Is it the Steph Diggs effect? Is that what got the Steelers on this one and took them off of Drake May's security blanket?
That's part of it, Phil. Absolutely, that's part of it. There's the go-to guy. The game before, I think he caught a 4th down play, and so they're focusing on him. But they're also distracted by Austin Hooper, who's in the backfield. Tight ends normally don't line up in the backfield, and so the Patriots, earlier in the game, right before halftime, they hit a play for a 1st down right up and on the goal line with Hunter Henry in the backfield and with Austin Hooper on the line of scrimmage. And what you had in that play was basically Hunter Henry running a streak route in the backfield for a big gain. And so the Steelers were thinking, watch this guy down the seam and watch number 8 in this bunch formation. So that is partly why I think they got fooled. So what happens is you have that bunch formation, you have 4 guys rushing, they're going to drop 7. They don't play man-to-man, they motion over, and they want you to think it is, but then they play a cover 2. 2 safeties deep, guys drop into their hole. The biggest weakness in cover 2 was always the middle of the field, and this is what should have happened on this play. Number 41, this linebacker, he gets confused. He's supposed to carry 85 down the middle of the field. He gets distracted by 8, he gets distracted by 81, and he overruns his coverage, and 85 is wide open in the middle of the field where all the space is, and total breakdown by that linebacker right there, but it was a good hide-and-seek play. They built off of a play that they were successful with earlier in the game and fooled the Steelers on this play because of that, and it's too bad that it didn't pay off ultimately in a win.
But Hunter Henry, just so dependable. 8 catches in this game for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ted, he now is 3rd all-time among Patriots tight ends in receptions behind only Rob Gronkowski and your old teammate,
Ben Coates.
Ben Coates.
My man.
Pretty good company, one of the few bright spots for that Patriots offense on Sunday.